this nose. If I could get him to bend and flex. Now you notice how now this ear looks a little less tense. And what I mean by Eeyore ears is there's a difference between when they're looking or if they're just kind of like hanging out, right? And that's kind of the Eeyore ears where they're droopy-ish.
Yeah.
You know, they don't have to be so droopy. That's what I want. And now he's thinking, okay, what the hell's happening? You know, but it's nothing to worry about. I could probably get on him 1,000 times and he'll be okay, but I'm not going to take that for granted. I know that he's like, oh, all right, well, if I made that kind of feeling, then let's make it right without making it an issue. You know, so if I could get up here and I could get ready and see, there goes that head. Well, instead of me jumping on, I'm going to see if I can make that head come down a little bit by maybe asking him to do something different. You notice when he bends, that neck level comes, probably dropped 3 inches. I mean, I'm certainly not caring about being exact, but you can see a difference in the quietness.
The expression in his eye, for sure.
Yeah. That's right. I see it in his eyes.
There. Then I'm going to let him know I'm over on this side, and I might get a reaction. So I'm not going to carry on and just jump on him because I can. I want him to know without making an issue that I'm going to fix it up. And then we could just sit here. I might do things like this too, where I might ask him to kind of yield to this, you know. He may not. He doesn't know what's going on, but I'm just going to ask him to yield. I'm just pushing on his head, and I'm
See, he's going to sleep.
You know, I'm not in a hurry to leave anywhere. Then I might ask him to yield. So I'm going to remember that line, you know. I'm going to ask him to yield up here. Now, here's something that I'd like to do away with a little bit. And this is something I was talking about. He feels like he needs to protect himself, or he starts to lay on your hand, so to speak. And so anytime you start to pick up these reins, his first reaction, I don't mind him being quiet and bring his head down, but he weighs against your hand. He starts to pull against your hand. So if I were to use both reins, now I'm not going to ask anything of him, but what I do want is him to yield with his pole, you know, to give to the bit. And when I start to pick it up, his first reaction is to push. See how he pushes?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just going to hang in here. This is for him. And even though he like kind of give, it was a false give. That last one was a real give. It was like heart and soul. This is what I was getting at. I want him to give to me with his heart and soul. That's him protecting himself. I'm not going to bump him and say you're wrong for blocking this. He feels like he's going to get hurt, and I'm going to let him know he's not going to get hurt. And I'm not going to say, you big dummy, you shouldn't have screamed when you saw that snake. Well, shoot, he's scared of the snake, whatever. You know, I mean, but as soon as I start to come up, now I might get a little bit abrupt when it kind of becomes sort of an evasion. But there we go.